So we are live on YouTube, guys. And if you are not on our YouTube channel, man, you're missing out big time. You need to be there. You need to be part of it. You need to subscribe because there are a lot of videos. You see, there are three categories of people here. There are those who don't have an idea about crypto, about trading, about futures before. There are those who are already trading futures. They even have their trading groups and all of that. There are those who have already learning before they came in contact with our YouTube channel or with my trainings. The truth is, all three of them were all losers. They were a bunch of failures until they came in contact with my trainings. And everybody is celebrating, posting results and all of that. In fact, today I was fed up. I said, enough, stop posting, you know. But because you see, something is very important, gratitude, all right? When people come in contact with insight that they needed and it made a difference, okay? But then I look at it that this is why we are here, all right? This is why we are here, to help people to meet up, to be that connection, that missing link, all right? Because I had a lot of people who were already trading futures, even giving signal to people. Both them and the people that are giving signals were busy losing money left, right, center. Until I decided, okay, let me let this thing out. Let me give out the secret. And everybody is celebrating, but there is still more. There is still more. Okay? Nobody knows it all. Nobody's an island. We are all learning and we'll keep learning. Nobody's a master. The person claiming to be master today might be a loser tomorrow, you know, because just one wrong trade or one mistake can send you back to relegation. You know what I'm saying? But all the same, I'm overall excited about the results, okay? It's amazing. In fact, what amazes me most are those people who have never traded futures before, who are doing even as much as 1,000%. In fact, most of them have no more posting. And it's a thing of joy. So we are going to be talking about a lot of things today. But basically, I want people who have never traded to be able to also join the vehicle and also start trading. My goal is to make you an independent trader. If you are still looking for signal, you are a joker. If you are still asking people to tell you what to trade, you are not ready to be rich. Just be ready to remain broke. If you are still looking for who will show you what coin to trade, you are looking for who to tell you when to take a trade, how to take it, which coin to trade, and then all of that, you are not yet ready to succeed in this space. One of the things that will make you succeed in business and life is independence. Until you become independent, you are not yet successful, no matter your results and all of that. You must be able to understand what needs to be done to make trade decisions. Most of the biggest losses we've made is because we listen to people. We trust other people's judgment. Had I not prepared us with this mentality, most of the newbie traders wouldn't have been having the results they are getting now. So that is the goal here. Because I noticed that a lot of people turn what you are doing into a marketing strategy to market themselves, to get people, to give them signals and all of that. See, you will lose bloodily, and God help you if you don't get scammed. All right? Whoever taught you what I'm teaching you for free, where have you ever seen it? So you guys need to be ready to know what you have to know and then make the best of this opportunity. Now, the first thing is this. We're using Mexc. The reason we're using SUPEREX is because of their airdrop. That's all. We try and position for their airdrop. Their coin, they're giving away to people who are trading futures and carrying out activity on the platform. That's all. Aside that, Mexc is great. The next platform that is, I can say, is great is BYBIT. BYBIT is also a great place to trade futures. A lot of people are more comfortable with Binance, okay? But it's okay, no problem. It's about where you choose to, but I'll encourage you that some people feel that Binance is safer because it's the biggest exchange. Well, most of the platforms that have had problems over time are the biggest platforms. All right. Sometimes the younger ones coming up are trying to be better, to do better, to meet up and all of that. But it's your choice. But for beginners, it's very easy. Binance is also having an easy interface, but Mexc makes it super easy. Mexc gives you variety of coins. Most of the coins you see on Mexc to trade on futures, you don't see them in any other platform. So that's why I like using it. And but the first platform where I traded futures, and there they call it derivatives. That's BYBIT. So I also like their interface. It's okay. So these two platforms, they're super awesome. Also, BITGET is awesome. We have a lot of them like that are there that you can use. So, but for our trainings, we are using Mexc. Okay, so if you are not, first thing you need to be registered on Mexc. Register your Mexc account. If you've been attending this meeting and you've not registered on Mexc, I don't know what to say to you. I don't want to say you're not serious. Maybe you don't know what to do, but click on the link, get registered. Okay, and download the app, log in, and probably do your KYC. All right, very important. So the first thing is to get your Mexc account set up. Today's lesson is how to trade futures on Mexc, how to place trades on Mexc. I know a lot of you are already placing trades. I'm going to talk in a way it's going to be able to encourage you. I've already said some things, which one of the things I've said is if you're learning and following our trainings and you are still looking for somebody to tell you, hey, signal, hey, what to trade and all of that, you are not ready to be rich. You are comfortable broke, okay? Because you're going to be a loser. I'm telling you the truth, because most times people only post when they win. They don't post when they lose. All right. So you think that person is so great. You don't know how many trades he has lost or she has lost before winning that one or those two or those three or those five that they're posting. So you need to know what to do. All right. Because by the time I am posting my positive results and I'm not posting my negative results, and then you decide I give you signals, be ready to also enjoy my negativities. And you might not have enough capacity to shoulder it. So it's important you know what we are doing and be able to do it yourself. The purpose of my training is to make you the signal, right? I'm not training people here that will be looking for somebody to tell them what to trade. It's not like we can't do that. I'm looking for a platform to do that, but I don't want people to take advantage of people. I'm just trying to be careful who I'm going to put together, set up a mastermind team, and then we can post setups and then choose one or two to send out to the community. Aside that, ladies and gentlemen, you can do this. If first timers are doing it, in fact, I have people in this community that are not good with anything online. In fact, the battle to do WhatsApp, the battle to even join Zoom. But right now they are trading futures and blown away. And they are doing 500%, 700%. Like seriously. They send it to me. I'm like, in fact, but they're not even able to post on Telegram. You can imagine that. They don't know how to say, Pastor, how do I post on Telegram? I say, just send it to me. Don't worry. It's not a competition. All right. So, but then I'm super excited that this is happening and everybody can do it. So first thing is to get registered. Second thing is to watch the videos, the trainings we've done so far already. Watch them. We have them on our YouTube channel. Go there, watch a number of them and get yourself ready. Get yourself prepared, capable and able to do your trades yourself. This is very important. Very important. And then also you need to know how to enter the market. That's the next thing you need to know. How to get into the market. How to get into the market. You need to know that. All right, it's very important. You know how to get into the market. You know, we are doing training here. Some people are sending me Pandora and all of this. You people should rest. People are not tired. Do you know how much I make a day since I started trading futures? And you're sending me those shit. So guys, you see, I thank God for, you know, sometimes your passion is to help people, but you end up helping yourself. When you are genuinely passionate about helping people find their way, you end up helping yourself find your way, helping people discover themselves. You end up helping yourself discover yourself. It's very important, guys. So, and that is why most people think everything is about money, 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 money. I mean, I don't blame anybody, man. Everybody have their experiences and the reason why they do the things they do. So let me focus on why we are here, okay? Let me not get diverted. Now, back to what I was saying. You need to know when to get into the market and see all the plenty line they draw, which is good. You know, I don't teach all of that. Freedom, my son does that very well. It's awesome. He has certificate for that. Beautiful. A lot of people here too. A lot of our followers here. A lot of my followers here. Most of those guys posting in the group, they also know how to do all of that. Time is going to come. I might not be anchoring these trainings. They'll be anchoring them. But I want to see that everyone is really sincerely here to empower people, not to gain attention, not to, take advantage of people and all of that, because I've had experiences of that severally. So I'm trying to be careful so that certain things doesn't repeat. So, but then all of those things is just one thing you want to know. You want to know the support. Support, like what's the top? What's the reversal point? At what point will this coin start coming down? The support right at the bottom, the resistance, that's what I'm talking about. The resistance is the top. The resistance, like this roof now, is the resistance. At what point will it turn, all right? And the movement starts coming down. That's the resistance. All the lines you are drawing, that's what you want to know. At what point will this coin turn? So whether you draw a line, you don't draw a line, will you be able to know? Try to understand when this thing is at the peak and it's going to reverse. The next thing is the support, the bottom, the resistance and the support, the resistance and the support. So this is it. Resistance is up, the highest point, while the support is the lowest point. Okay, and you do that looking at the candles, the charts, and it's very easy to do this, guys. So when you see a coin is at the resistance, you feel it's going to reverse and start coming down, so you short it, right? You short it from the top, and if it eventually is able to touch the point at which you short it and reverses, then it begins to make you money. Okay, how deep it goes down after you've shot it determines how much you're going to make, how much capital you use, and also your level of fear control based on sentiment. I'm going to talk about all of that, and also your leverage. All of that is going to determine how much you make from every movement. Then when you discover this coin is at the bottom, it's at the lowest point and it's about to start going up. Every time it gets to this point, it goes up. So you're able to target it and you long it, you buy long from that low point. All right. That means, and you are accurate in your analysis, however you do it. And then you are able to buy long at that lowest point, the support level, and the coin touches it and reverse starts going up, then you are making money. Now, I said it from the very first beginning that the first coin you look at is Bitcoin. Is Bitcoin bearish or bullish? Because the direction of Bitcoin can shatter all your analysis. All right, like what happened to a lot of people on the day that Bitcoin pushed up I think I did trading that day. I even did a long Bitcoin that day. And, you know, I set my long at $25,990. And it picked it. The only mistake I made is I said take profit. I should have made up to $6,000 from that trade. But I said take profit. And I regretted setting it. I don't normally set it, but I think I was doing a training, so I had to set it. And I regretted it because from there, it took it and it went up to, I think, $28,000 or so. And I was shit, man. I just took my trade. I saw it has already taken profit. So it was in the night, so I set it and I slept till morning. The next day, the movement started. So imagine at such a time, you are shorting coins. I know a lot of people got liquidated because they were shorting when Bitcoin was bullish. So you must be able to understand the direction of Bitcoin, okay? And then you try to trade coins that are either parallel to Bitcoin or in agreement to Bitcoin. There are coins that if Bitcoin is going down, they are going up. If Bitcoin is going up, they are going down. You know those coins that are parallel to Bitcoin. And you know the coins that are in agreement. When it's going up, they go up. When it's coming down, they come down. So you now begin to choose what coins to trade and of what direction they are going. It will help your analysis to be accurate. All right, this is very important. Then another thing you must develop is your discipline. First is leverage, your discipline with leverage. Yeah, it's always beautiful. It's always beautiful when you use a big leverage and it goes in your direction. But it's very frustrating when you use big leverage and it goes against you. And you can never predict when the market is going to go against you because you don't control it. Your analysis can be accurate, everything can be fine, and then it decides to go against you for the next 2 days before it comes in your favor. Now, if your leverage is high, you can't even withstand it for half a day. You can't withstand it for a few hours. That's the problem with taking high leverage. So make it a point of duty to go with little leverage, 5% to 10%. All right. And then, so first is the discipline with leverage. You must master it. Then risk, your capital, your equity. The next discipline is your equity. How much you put into each trade is a lesson you must consciously learn. So you don't put in more than 20% of your capital into any trade. You put in between 5% to 10% to each trade, all right? 5%, 10%. So when there is a loss, you are not afraid of losing. It's one of the ways to win is to lose your fear for loss. All right. So nobody who is successful that has not been a serial failure. Anybody who has never failed is a failure because he has not succeeded. Because failure is part of success. So until you lose your fear for failure, success is not in view. So these things will help you to lose that fear for failure. So because sometimes you could analyze the market very well, you have made the right decision, but because of how much you put into the trade, you are scared. You don't know if I'm going to lose or not, if it's not going to go for me. But if you are able to manage your risk, okay, I have $1,000 and I'm putting 5%, $50 into this trade. If it doesn't go for me, then that is it. Or you put a stop loss, take profit, chicken, okay? I told you guys why I don't put some of those things. But then you could decide to be using them. But for me, put that amount, if it goes, fine. Then I put in my backup trade, $50 and then another $50. And then I'm good to go. So, and the leverage is minimal. All right. And then the trade can run. I'm giving you the fundamentals. For this is going to help you whether you're already trading or you are still learning, or it's your first time. Take note of everything I'm saying, or later you go through the videos. All right, this session. Now, there's something that's very important. You need to be able to manage your fears. You see, sometimes you think you are a very confident trader. You think you're a good trader because you're trading with $5. You're trading with $10. You're trading with $2. When I see some people post certain things and I know they are not trading with big capital. Because you see, the sentiment when you're trading with $5 is different from when you're trading with $500. The sentiment when you're trading with $50 is different from when you're trading with $5,000. Some of the things most of you do, even if I'm a better trader than you, I can't do them because of my equity. When I have a $2,000 to trade with and you have $2 to trade with, we can't be doing things the same way. I can't be taking annoying leverages because anything that happens will impact that money and it's not play. Okay, if you lose 10 cents, 20 cents, it's like nothing. But if you lose $200, it's a serious deal. So sometimes when you are trading with little money, you think you are doing well. You've not started. All right, you need to put in more money and see whether you can manage your temperament, and then increase it, and you keep going until you stabilize. You see, if all the highest you put into a trade is $100, wait till the day you put $10,000 into a trade and see how you will be behaving. Okay, and you tell me you're going to take so much leverage with your $10,000, and it goes against you once, and you see $2,000 minus $2,000. You don't do those things. So sometimes you need to listen. You need to listen. Don't develop bad trading habits that will be a hindrance to your advancement, your growth, your success tomorrow. So it's very important. You see, somebody is making already 100%, 200%, and he say, I'm waiting for 1,000%. Why is he waiting for 1,000%? Because you are not trading with serious money now. Because you know the effect if you reverse this. And then you also know if you're trading with serious money, 10%, 20%, you are good to go for the day. How much can you eat in a day? All right. So that brings me to my next point. You have to be disciplined about your income target, your profit target. How much do you really want to make? The market will always be there. You can't trade every trade and not lose so much. So I made a statement today or yesterday in the Telegram group. I say you don't need to trade. I think it was yesterday. You don't really need to trade even more than a trade to be okay, to be rich. All right. So if, for example, you want to make $100 a day, target it into one trade. So you take your time to analyze and get into the right trade, come out with your $100 and you're done. All right. Get yourself busy, read your Bible, pray, go out for shopping, watch a movie, visit friends, let the phone breathe. Because you're going to lose the $100 you made if you keep dancing around the market like the market is your boy. All right. So you need to be disciplined about your target. You see, one thing I've seen, one thing I've experienced in crypto is that crypto has made me realize that a lot of people are just suffering by choice. All right. Yeah. Making money is just too easy here. It's just too easy here. So it's losing money as well. And losing money here is also easy when you lack these disciplines I'm talking about now. When you get overconfidence, when you think that you see, when you are being overconfident, you have not lost. It's one of the two. You see that you have not lost or you're not using big money. Have you ever entered a trade? You just entered the trade and you want to set your next trade and they show you are liquidated. And you entered with $1,000 and it's gone. Then you when we're talking about using small leverage and all of these things, you'll be serious with your life. All right. So okay, so I think these are some of the basic fundamentals I wanted us to hear before I go to the practicals of placing a trade on Mexc. And I tell you the truth, if you understand most of the things I'm saying, anybody can trade and make a lot of money, okay? One of the easiest coins to trade is Bitcoin. You can easily know Bitcoin's movement, all right? But if you have good capital, you can even use big leverage on Bitcoin. Yeah, it doesn't have much effect like all those other volatile small coins that we trade. Okay, because of the price of Bitcoin. So let's go. Okay, finally, you need to study coins. Study coins. If you watch closely, those who are posting results, who were posting results, you see that they trade certain coins. So you study certain coins and know their movement. You know their peak. You know their limit. You know their bottom. You know their top. You know their roof. You know their support. And you know their resistance. So you study them till you master them. Yeah, they can change direction sometime. Man, you can make all the money you want to make from one coin and from one trade. It could be several trades, right? Guys, I hope you guys can still hear me. My network is acting up. If you can hear me, say yes. Just type yes. Let me be sure that I'm not out of this place because my laptop is disconnected. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we are on, no problem. All right, so I think I should just go on with should just go on with the practical aspect of how people can get on trades. So, you remember the other day, the last time I had a practical section, I remember setting up 2 trades, right? And everybody who took them made money. And I set up those trades and went to bed, slept. That's what we're talking about. You need to know what you're doing. That means the entry was good. Okay, I came out the next day, I saw I'd made 100 and something% and all of that. This was not scalping, this is good trading. All right, so let's go over to Mexc. Those of you that have questions, you can type them in the chat box. I'll see them and I'll respond to them accordingly, okay? So we type your question in the chat box, in the Zoom chat box, I'll say. So, I had the fundamental information that Bitcoin was going to crash. It came, in fact, the news came, it came before Bitcoin even started moving. I saw the news. Let me show you where I got it. And the news came as if it had already happened. Very funny, these guys, the way they give the analysis. I'm going to give you one secret place you can get fundamental news now. I have lots of them here, but let me look for one that is very powerful. This is one of them. Okay, this is it, yeah. It said Bitcoin, look at the time, this happened around 255. This time Bitcoin was still pumping. Oh. It says Bitcoin Ethereum technical analysis, BTC erases recent gains as US GDP disappoints. Okay, so when the news of the US GDP, okay, fell off expectation, it was already obvious that Bitcoin was going to dump. Okay. All you needed to do if you had this information is to go and short it. I actually traded shorts and they all went in for me. I didn't trade Bitcoin anyway. It said August chronicles another month of decline as 9 of 10 leading stablecoins witness supply contraction. So this was another news, negative news that showed that Bitcoin was going down. All right, so let's get back to Mexc. How to place trades. So when you open your Mexc, you should have funded it, all right? Should have funded it. Now, this does not by any means means that Bitcoin is bearish right now, all right? There are two sentiments, bearish and bullish. But I think if you understood what happened 2 days ago, you can see how fast this market can move. You see what happened? Bitcoin just moved from 25,000, 26, 27, 28. That's how it happens when the bull markets come. Before you know, Bitcoin is $80,000 and you're just watching and you were out of the market. Still sitting with your poverty. When you should have been in the market. And I'm going to talk about, I don't know if I have that time today. I'm going to talk about how you stay in the market. As you trade futures. Okay, so we are here right now. By Monday, anyway, there are some news we're expecting to know the direction of Bitcoin, but still, I'm still trading longs right now. So you would have funded. To fund is very easy. What you need to do is to click on wallet, click on deposit, select USDT. Okay, then select the network you are sending your USDT from, or whoever is sending to you. Ask the person, what network should you send? Is it TRC20 or BEP20, which is Binance Smart Chain, ERC20, Ethereum blockchain, Algorand, Polygon, or Arbitrum, Solana? Almost all the blockchains are here. So the commonly used one is TRC20. If you select it, your wallet, if it doesn't show, they'll tell you to generate it, and to come out, copy it, and let them send the USDT to you, whoever you're buying from. That if you don't know how to do P2P, all right, don't stress yourself. You can learn all those ones later. So once you have deposited, your USDT will be in your spot wallet. So if your USDT is in your spot wallet, you need to transfer it to your futures wallet. Okay, so you click on transfer, all right? Then make sure that spot is up. So you click here so that spot will be up, futures will be down. Because right now futures is up, like as if I'm transferring from futures to spot, but the right thing should be from spot to futures. So I click here to change the position. Yeah. So spot is up now. So it's now going from spot to futures. I click on all and then click transfer. It goes all into my futures account. So I've moved my funds to my futures account. The next thing is to click here, futures. Click on futures. So I click on futures. And here we are. So this is the coin that I traded today and made my money that I needed for the day. All right. This is why as early as, how early was that when I posted that trade? Early this morning, I was done for today. All right. Made over $100. I was done for today. So now we are here right now, and So you must have been checking the coin, right? So once you click this place, it brings you here. You could see any coin here. If you click on this coin, it will give you the list. If you click here now, it will give you a list of other coins. All right. So let me click on it. If you click on it, it brings you here. It's on my favorites. You can just click here so that you see all the coins. So I click here. I see all the coins from BTC to Ethereum to Cyber, the Hoodlum, and all the other coins. Okay. So I'm taking on this coin. I'm going to take on this coin. All right. So I decided to select this coin. Why? It's losing. It's among the highest losers, and I want to trade long. I want to trade a long trade. So I have to lose for a coin that is losing seriously. All right. Because what I want to do, I want to long, because I'm suspecting that the market could rebound. All right. So I don't want to trade against the direction of Bitcoin. So when you check them, I saw that it's kind of having a higher percentage of loss among all the coins that are here. So I go with it. The next to it is Joe. So if I want to long an account, I will go with Joe too. Even though Joe is pumped, I'll still long it. You'll be shocked that at this place, I'll be talking about longing Joe. Yeah, that's what I would do. If I'm trading Joe and I will long it, I won't short it. Why? Because it's among the highest losers in that place, losing 6%. All right, so let's get back. So this is where I am. So now, once you are here, you want to see the candles. That is, I'm not using TradingView. They'll teach you how to use TradingView. You know, that's very important. It makes you to master everything very well. So I'm just using platform here. So I click here to see the candles. So you can see that this coin is at the bottom. So I'm using 1 day time frame to do this. So this coin has only run for 3 days here. All right. And for the 3 days, you can see what it has been doing. Za, 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 za. Very nice coin. But this coin is wicked. This coin, I think this coin is a Taliban. The way it moves. It's a very aggressive coin. The first time I traded this coin, it did wonders for me. I just entered the coin. What I just saw, yeah, 20% loss. I was like, what? Why didn't you wait and do it before I enter? What? Are you demonic? Okay, but then what I'm saying in essence is a very aggressive coin. So this is it. But you can see it right now. This is where it is. You can see this green, this blue line here. This is where the price is. This is where it is. And this is almost at the bottom. The lowest this coin has touched is here. You can see it here, 0.0115. All right. I remember setting a trade here. I set it at 0.015 for a whole day and it did not peak. So I had to analyze again and I changed my target to this other support. You see, this is the deepest support, but there is another support here. You can see the last two candles. That's where they reversed. All right. So I had to take my trade to these other two supports that are here, and that's where it entered for me. And I made, I think, about 100 and something% from that trade when it reversed. So let me hold my hand on it and check the most recent support. So the most recent support is 0.013. So that's where I'm going to set it. So I'm anticipating that it will still come down to retest that support, because that is where it touched the last time, yesterday and today, or the day before yesterday and yesterday. That's where it reversed. So I'm hoping it's going to get there again from where it is now, or might break below it before starting an upward movement. All right. So because this is the bottom, I'm going to long it. All right. So first I need to click on open. So once I click on open, I make sure first I'm on isolated. 2, I make sure that the leverage is good enough for me. So I make sure it's at 10. Both leverage is on 10, right? Good. So I make it 10. The next thing, I want to set my buying price. And of course, it's 0.013 from my analysis, which we just did right now. That's what I want to do. So I put it at 0.013. Then the next thing I want to do is to set how much I want to put. I just need to adjust this meter. Then the amount I'm putting will be showing here. Once it gets to where I want to put in, I'll be good to go. So I put in $46. Okay, so that's less than 5% of my equity here. So I put that in, and with a 10x, and then I click on buy long, and it shows me my liquidation price. My liquidation price is 0.0119. So when I create this trade, I'll create a backup trade of 0.012, right? Yeah, a little bit higher than my liquidation price so that I don't get liquidated. If it is too close, you still get liquidated. Hello, hi. So I've seen my liquidation price that if this coin eventually breaks down my buying price 0.013 and keeps going down and touches this price, I'll be liquidated. What does that mean? The $46 I put in will be gone. All right, and I'm not afraid to place this trade because I'm only risking $46 out of my $2,000. You know what some people do? They say, how much did they say? $2,000. Pull like $700 for that trade. That. And they'll be acting very confident until they start losing. Jesus. You see people start praying, Father, I have no that God beside you. I know that you will not disappoint me. Now he send you, you ask him before he plays the trade. Let this trade now begin to reverse. I plead the blood. You now remind God that you did not pay your tithe last month. Now you pay. No, you pay that tithe, now you're losing. That church door that's spoiled, I would repay it. Since when it's spoiled, you do this like that. I'm just fooling around, but guys, this is what we experience, you know, when we don't follow this. You know, I took my time to explain those things, those basics. So I don't trade under any pressure on my trade. I trade often. You know why? I'm not trading under pressure. If this trade no enter, no wahala. Another trade go enter. So this is my liquidation price, 0.0119. So I'm going to set my backup trade to be 0.012. So let's confirm this first. All right. Then set my second trade, 0.012. All right. And then I put in the same amount. This is even lower, 41.9. And I click on open long. All right. And see my new liquidation price, 0.011. The same thing, almost the same thing with the other one. So I click on confirm. So what has happened is this. My liquidation price is far lower than the lowest this coin has gone. Look at the lowest this coin has gone in the history of this coin. Since this coin came to this world, the lowest it has gone is 0.0115. And my liquidation price is 0.011. So for me to be liquidated, this coin has to break the current resistance, current support, and break the previous biggest support. It's not going to happen, man. All right, so I've set my trade. Now, don't get deceived by this now you're seeing in front of this three. You know, when you are FOMOing, you're like, hey, this trade now, I need to enter this trade. This thing might just set at 0.035. As you set, I'm going to just touch the 35. Then help you to liquidate you by going down to that place you wanted to set it before. So, you know, the market has the way of acting like it's watching you, especially when you decide to be, you're not controlling your emotions. You have done your analysis, you become emotional. Say, this thing now, I don't stay. I see this 0.0139 for a very long time, and that means this coin no go move to go down too much. Who tell you? One stupid candle can just fall. I like the market. Okay, so this is a trade. I've set a trade, right? Now, I just saw something that will make me change something. Now, see what I saw now. The highest has gone today, the lowest has gone today. So I will go and add one to this trade, 0.0131. So that's the lowest that's gone today. You know, first time I taught this, I told you about checking the 24 hours high and 24 hours low. This was my first strategy in trading futures, and I traded successfully for months without losing any trade. All I will just do, I'll just come here, check 24 hours high, 24 hours low. I'll go and set long in 24 hours low. I'll go and set short in 24 hours high. It may either a little close to it or just at it, or a little above it, a little below it. Chicken out. I'm done. All right, so guys, let me see if any question is waiting for me. Okay, Amaje says, please, sir, can you practicalize how to hedge a trade just like you explained verbally in one of your videos? I just did that now, right? I did the first trade and I saw my liquidation price and I put, because it's a long, meaning if it goes deeper, I'll be liquidated. So I set a little higher than my liquidation price. My liquidation price was 0.0112. And I set my hedge trade as 0.012, a little higher. All right. So that is how to hedge a trade. Evangelist said, how do we know this resistance and support? I just gave you one of the ways to know. Check the 24 hours high, 24 hours low. All right. So that's one of my basic ways. When I started, I wasn't even reading any chart. I just go, as I just enter, I don't enter here. Where the 24 hours high, 24 hours low. I don't set my trade, I don't come out. All right, so that's a very good way to know that the support and resistance level. Then, what's the best time to trade and earn more money? Well, I like the answer now. Now is the best time. I just said a trade right now. You know, on Twitter, somebody was just talking about market, talk. When he finished talking, I said, and what I said happened. He was saying Bitcoin, bearish divergence, this one, talk grammar full everywhere. I said, Oga, everybody on this chart, let me tell you people, nobody knows for sure where Bitcoin is going next. All right, if you're going to take a trade, take it up. Suck up your fears. Get in there. Put in what you can afford to lose. Like I put in $46 and $42. Put them together is $87, $88. If I lose, I don't even care. But the funny thing is that money will make me that $100 or $100 and something. Maybe by this time tomorrow or tomorrow morning, or a few hours from now, if the trade goes in my direction. Hallelujah. So that is what it is. Name of the website. Are you not? It's like some of you are not on our Telegram, you're not on our Twitter. Please be on all our social media handles. Certain things, I don't post them I don't post things everywhere. Sometimes I just post them on Twitter, I post on Telegram, post on WhatsApp. It could be anywhere, you know. Okay, so this is the link to get registered for those who are not yet registered on Mexc. I'm going to post it now. And I also post the link to our Telegram. So get registered on Mexc with that link right away. Make sure you're on our WhatsApp group, Telegram, Twitter, and on our YouTube channel. I think those four portals are very important. If we're all on Twitter, I would have been having frequent updates doing Twitter spaces. But most people, I don't know whether they are not on Twitter. Be Twitter, not their phone. I don't know. Okay, X. That is their X. Forget your X. Make your X leave you, okay? All right, so let me see if there is another question here. Okay, I think that's the last question about the site. It's Mexc. I've posted the link. Get registered. And then, like I said, I noticed that a lot of people, they started with $1 since they're still playing $1. They are doing 200%, 300%, 400%. Awesome. Wake up to reality. Wake up to reality. I just say you should put 10 million. Put $100 there. Put $100 there and trade with $10, shade it back into $10 and do that 500x, 500%. When you put it together, at least it will be something reasonable. Maybe like $50 would have come, would have added to your money. All right. If you do 200x, okay, you would have made $20. You know, sometimes when we are calling these dollars, it looks like small money. Almost $10 now, over 9,000 naira now. $12 is over 10,000 naira. All right. And you know, most of us, even in this Zoom now, we go to work in the morning, come back in the night, and what to earn in a month is 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. And if you are serious with this trade now, you can make your monthly salary in one day. Then between me and you, decide whether you still need a job. You know, that's why I said when I came into the crypto space, I discovered that most people that are suffering is a choice. It's a choice. So I swear to God, man, it's a choice. So you are having problem downloading the app. Forget the app. Go to the site. Okay, you can go to Mexc site and trade online. All right, it's very important. So people are shouting what here? It's like trade is. It's not nice. Trade is going against them. You know, people shout what? No, or they just shout Jesus. Or when they are just quiet, they are not allowed you to see their phone. They are not happy. They are very private with their phone. Things don't do them. Okay, so guys, one thing I know is that if you are forming James Bond, market will humble you. I'm telling you. So, but if you have all these parameters in place, you're able to manage your risk, manage your temperament, all of those things. Like I've explained, I've taken my time to explain. Make sure you go over this video again. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel to go at all of the things we've been talking about. And I just set one trade. Let me see if I can set another trade. Because I think the main purpose of today is how to place trade on Mexc. Okay, so people are still shouting here. It's like I'll trade Bitcoin because Bitcoin is acting like it wants to go below 25 again. Okay, it's already below 25,990. Don't bounce back for catch up. Okay. I'll set a trade on Bitcoin today. Let me check Brother Joe first. So the all-time high for Joe is 0.34. The all-time is 0.233. Where is that 0.233? Somewhere here. It's very low. This guy know they come near here anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, it's going for you now, right? Acro. Huh? Even this coin, yeah. I would rather long this coin than short it. It's a very aggressive coin. Okay, so let me try the Joe, Brother Joe. So this is 0.3. So I'm setting my long at 0.3. Then I put in maybe $40. I put in $36 and click on open long. And my liquidation price is 0.2711. Okay. So I will hedge it with 0.28. All right. So I confirm and put my hedge trade 0.28. Oh. No, just 28. No. Put $35 too. Open long. And my final liquidation price is 0.25. So I know that if I use this, I should be able to see. Let me see where 0.25 is. Somewhere around here. Yeah. Here be 0.2511 safe. So for me to be liquidated, this market go, this whole green candle will be wiped out. Using the 4 hours, this thing to calculate it. So you can see, you see that if you are using the daily, you think that it's just up. But when I use the 4 hour, you see that it's very close to reversal because there's already a red candle that stopped here. You see the red candle that formed. So that means it's getting ready for reversal already. So I think that analysis was not too bad. Kudos to. All right. So let's even check the 1 hour candle. You can see, hey, this guy done the reverse. They go, okay, come down. No, I'm really like, come down. All right. So this will be my second trade. But I know I'll trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin is acting very kind. Uncle BTC is being friendly. That's for the night. Leave on agree to come here. You know, this thing can be very funny. Only $1, no agree touch. See if he has problem with you. I think they said this thing go to Asia, they run, they go back. So my liquidation price 25,638. So let me put 25,650. I don't like to put so much money for all this training something. If you say my trade goes to enter, put my backup trade. So guys, we are done. No, I feel the exit the meeting as we do now. Thank you for coming. And let me see if there's any other question before we get out of here. Coins that run parallel to Bitcoin. By watching all of them. You guys identify coins, just this observation. Just watch coins. Anytime Bitcoin is going down, go and check the coins that are going up. Mark them. You see that, you check it again and again. You see, before you start trading any coin, you must have watched it and you have known the behavioral approach of that coin. You know how the life of that coin is. That coin is very stubborn. Like, that coin, cyber. Cyber. It's a cyber crime. That guy, it's a Taliban. All right, so, okay, I have to set take profit. I did not include stop loss and take profit. Those things that hurt me badly. Those two things you just mentioned. Yeah, they hurt me so badly. I don't like using them, but I'll show you how to use them. I put a stop loss on a trade and it just rushed and touched my stop loss and went back. Amen. And it was so fun of doing it. I said, okay, I will not use stop loss. I will be using hedge, which is what I've taught you. And the key here is on each trade, I don't put too much money. All these trades I don't do now. I think I trade I said now, only one will give me all the whole money. And I will make sure it does it. And that's why I don't say take profit. The last take profit I said was because of you people asking me like this. And I regretted it because I long Bitcoin like this during a training. I had some training with some people and they say, take profit, take profit. I can't say, okay. I set the long at 25,990. And then I set take profit at 26,100, not too far. But that trade gave me $60. I said in the night that in the morning as I woke up, I just stretched finish. As I opened my phone, I said, take profit has been hit. I said, thank you, Jesus. I was happy until I saw Bitcoin go to 28,000. Then my happiness now deflated. So I will still show you. I'll still show you because you asked. Okay. So even after setting a trade, you can actually set your take profit, all these things. You can set them. Okay. It's very easy. Bitcoin don't even fall below where I set that thing. So my trade is already run. My trade is already running. And I should be losing very well. See, I'm now. You see why too much leverage? No good. Small leverage now I use. Okay, so now let's go to. I use big leverage for this trade though. I don't even know safe. Training. Let's go to take profit. For example, if I enter this trade now, this one I've not picked. I didn't know that. I didn't know that thing there for 50x. Okay, so like this Pepper community coin now. If you see here, I've already set it. But if you look here, you see something to edit. Take TP and SL. That is take profit and stop loss. Okay. All I need to do is to click on it on this place. So if I click on it, we are already here. I set my take profit. How do you set your take profit? You check the price 0.0132. So if it touches here, if it closes here, it means I'll make 15%, and that will be $7. So I need to increase it, but I want to make more. So I put a 0.15. Okay, at this price, it will close at 150% and I'll make $72. All right. I'll add another 5 to it. $90. So I'll set it like this. It will give me 215% at 0.0158, and that will be $100. Remember, it's $30-something I put for this trade, and I hedged it to another $30-something, and I'm expecting to make 200%. And all I need to do is to forget that I put a trade until I get a mail, either that I'm liquidated or that my take profit has been hit. Amen. All right, guys. So good night. We are done, guys. Yes, that trade. I saw it now. Now the Bitcoin trade now. I don't know say I put on for that, but no problem. I'm not afraid. Now 70 I put for the trade now. All right, good night, guys. Go ahead, start trading. Make money. Stop complaining about Nigeria.